What's for dinner? Williamson always worried about his wife Dolly. Dolly was a village girl. Williamson was raised in a city. Although they had a lot of cultural differences in life, Dolly managed everything to perfection. The latest worry about Dolly was that she was losing her hearing. Williamson was worried that due to aging, Dolly was gradually losing her hearing capacity. It happened one day when Williamson was in the living room and asked for one cup of tea from Dolly. Dolly did not respond. He increased his voice and once again asked her for some tea. Still, he heard nothing from Dolly. He got up and slowly walked to the kitchen and asked Dolly for some tea. Dolly was a bit surprised and said that she would bring it in 10 minutes. A few days after that incident, Williamson had to leave town for a week. After his return, he decided to find out the extent of his wife's hearing loss. He discussed this matter with a doctor. Prior to walking Dolly to the doctor told him an easy way to find the extent of her hearing loss. Williamson reached home and called for his wife Dolly as he entered. Dolly was in the kitchen preparing dinner. He heard nothing from her. Then he asked her from the entrance door, Dolly, what's for dinner? Surprise, no response. All was silent. He went to his room and asked her, I'm here. What's for dinner, Dolly? He sat on the sofa and asked her again. Dolly, what's for dinner? Again. It was silent. He asked her, what's for dinner as he washed his face. Then he moved a few steps ahead towards the kitchen and asked the same. He tried with the question, what's for dinner, standing at different places at home to identify the extent of hearing loss. He heard nothing from her. He then moved to the kitchen and asked her, Dolly, what's for dinner? Dolly became furious at him and said, I'm saying it for the 8th time. It is chicken. Can't you hear it? Williamson went speechless. Williamson realized that one should not get into conclusions or blame others without knowing the truth.